welcome to the Epicenter channel. Today we'll talk about the guitar class. For the guitar class, the only thing you need is a guitar, at least at first. Then we will need a book as well. But let's get started about technique and how to play your first few notes on the guitar. There are two ways to play the guitar. First one is with your fingers, so you're gonna pluck the strings, right? You're gonna use 4 fingers, and then you can also play with the pick. Let me introduce a few concepts of finger style or classical guitar style in which you use your fingers to play the notes. So in this case, you're gonna use 4 fingers, and the 4 fingers will be thumb, index, middle finger, and ring finger. Note that the pinky, this guy, you're not gonna use. He will still be there, obviously, but you're not gonna play any note with your pinky. And you also avoid having your pinky resting on the guitar. So ideally, think about holding a glass of water in which you have this position, right? You hold the glass of water like that. You don't deviate your wrist like this. You don't hold a glass of water like that. You really do it comfortably, right? So this is the position you want, the form you want for your right hand. So your ring finger will go to the first string, middle finger, goes to the second string, and first finger goes to the third string. Your thumb, the last string, you see? Remember that we start to count from the bottom to the top. So here, first string, second string, third string, fourth, fifth, and sixth, right? So here we have this position, one more time. So ring finger, middle finger, index, thumb. Right here, thumb on the 6th, right? That's your bass, your low register on the guitar. Then you have first finger, you're gonna pluck your third string, middle finger, second string, third finger, ring finger, first string, right? So this is the movement we're gonna do. Okay, so it's a sympathetic movement, so thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger. Okay, so this is for you to get started. Now, always pay attention to your wrist, because you don't want to start to do like this. Okay, you want to have your wrist relaxed, the right form. Otherwise, you might, if you play like that for a long time, you might hurt yourself. You don't sleep with your hand like that, right? You relax. This is how you relax, not this. Okay, so one more time. Thumb, index, ring finger, middle finger, ring finger. So again, thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger. Now note that when you pluck, you bring the fingers towards the palm of your hand. You're not doing outward, but inward, right? You bring the fingers towards your hand. Right? So this is the first exercise I want you to try. So when you get that done, you can try to go the other way. So first string, second string, third string, and bass. Also remember that you should have your fingers on the strings before you get started, because if they are in the air, you gotta catch the string and it's more difficult. So you just have your fingers prepared, ready to go, and when it's time, they will respond accordingly. One more time. Now after these 2 exercises, the first one and the second one, the other direction, you can do, which would be a combination of both. That is, you go. Okay. So thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger, middle finger, index, thumb. Note that you're not gonna play the ring finger twice, just one time. Then you go back to middle finger, index, thumb. So one more time. Thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger, middle finger, index, thumb. If you are a little bit more advanced and you're familiar with using your left hand, you can have, let's say, your first finger on the second string, first fret, right? In case you're more advanced. Right? And then the second one would be your third finger, first string, third fret. Then so that could be a good exercise for coordination. For example, you see the right hand is plucking the same, it's using the same pattern. It's just your left hand that's moving. And ideally, you don't stop. It's continuous. That's the basic concept of using your right hand as finger style or finger picking or classical guitar style. You call it the way you like it, let's say. That is really for right hand technique. Now with the pick, let's talk a little bit about the pick. The pick is a little bit different because you're going to hold the pick with your thumb and your index, right? So what I suggest you to do is first getting from the first string to the last string. So one note per string. So 1, 2, and see, I'm doing all downstroke. And what I mean by downstroke, I'm going downwards, the other direction. From the low range to the high range. To the high register, I'm sorry. Low register to the high register. So when you get that down, you can do 4 times each string, and that is when you alternate your picking. That means you're gonna do downstroke, upstroke, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then, of course, you do the other way, from the basses to the trebles. Alright, let's combine both now. If you want to use your left hand, you can do this 4 times each chord. So you're going to strum from the 3rd string down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to use your first finger here, first fret, and then open strings. Right? So one more time. So 3rd finger, 3rd fret. Always strumming from the 3rd string down. So that's a good exercise. So with the pick, usually you can play more some rock and roll. So right, or kind of thing. With the fingers, you have a different type of sound and different type of technique. So you can play some, let's say, more Spanish. That kind of thing, or even more jazz. Because you have the independence of your thumb and you're playing the chords with the other 3 fingers. I hope you liked this short lesson. And please subscribe and click on the bell button to be informed when we have new videos. And until next time.